Good morning, guys. How's everybody doing? Remember, I'm on YouTube and Instagram, so you can pick your platform that you like better. We'll start here in about 2 minutes. Just publishing the report that I'm about to give on the benefits of being with us. And then you get the printed version. Or written version, rather, I guess. It's not actually printed. What's up, Dan? Puma Speed. Good to see you on again. We get a lot of regulars. That's good, guys. Daily Positivity 2030. I like that. Good morning. All right. Again, just posting my report. Where's the... There we go. Again, if you have questions or tickers, throw them in the comment box. We will get started. Yeah, you can jump on YouTube. It's at Student Alpha. Guys, make sure, even if you're watching on Instagram, go like, subscribe, and follow at YouTube. What's up, YouTube? See you guys over there. I've got exclusive content, my background, how I got to where I am. That's not on Instagram. So if you go to my YouTube channel, you'll learn a lot more about me in my journey, right? It's a good long form format. We'll be posting some more long form this weekend. I'm going to start in 30 seconds. Again, questions, tickers, someone in the comment box. All right, guys. Of course, we will go over gold. We always go over gold. All right, good morning. Happy Friday, the 16th of January in 2026, as we round out our second week of trading this week, or this year. We have 50 more weeks to go. If you're a day trader, remember, it is a grind, and you got to see the bigger picture. All right. So, data today, there's some minor data drops from Fed speakers, nothing really of importance. Let's get into the S&P 500 and the indices. And guys, I have a new one for you. All right. So, ESMES, that's the S&P 500 product, is open price 69.86, high day 7,007, low day 69.82, resistance at high day in 7,025, support at low day in 69.25. The bias is right here at this white line. So we're just doing some kind of diamond oscillation in that key price of, you can see it here, this, in our red box zone. This is no longer a short zone, guys. That's just a key level. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change that color for now. Right, we were just identifying that as a key level. There is some resistance in there. However, the key number now is SPX 7000, right? The underlier, because we've cleared this too many times to really take mean reversions here at this level. So the next level in confident mean reversions, 7100 if we were to see it. But in my war room, when you come to my war room, guys, I have all the levels laid out. I have, you can see the white lines are bias, green lines are the buys, red lines are the sells. We have our proprietary matrix status, and you can see I have an indicator that now, see that tells you when to buy and when to sell. Built in with high and low a day, open price. Yep, there you go. I mean, look at 2 days ago. If you would have sold any one of those, look how much money you would have made. Can you see that? Yeah. Benefit of coming to my war room. We will be launching my entire system that you could put on your charts soon. We're just in the final testing phases of some stuff. All right, anyway, RTY M2K, the Russell 2000. It's January effect, guys. Tough to bet against RTY right now, regardless of what you see. I mean, look at this run up over here. All right, it's known as January effect. Small caps typically run. So open price was 26.91, high day 27.01, low a day 26.89, resistance at high day in 27.10, support at low a day and 26.50. The bias is long at 26.92. So again, same thing, guys. We've got diamond oscillation here and resistance at a key level. Now this is resistance, so I'm gonna build this out for everyone. This will be my red box. We're gonna do the coordinates. It's 17. So This is still mean revertible. Is that a word? Let me know in the chat. Is that a word? And the key price is 2,700. And let's change that color to red, guys. You see how I operate? Yeah, you see how it works. There you go. That's the selling zone. Look at it. Let me move it over for my Instagram folks. Look how, you don't think my key levels work? Look at that red line and the defense at it. Bada, bada, bada. All right. So we'll be considering that in all of our trades today, guys. Right. So come to my war room and you'll see how it works. All right, guys. My new one, I'm adding in, I guess my face froze. That's because NVIDIA sucks. I sold NVIDIA. That's why. It kept freezing my video, so I sold it. Guys, I rebooted my computer just before I went live. I don't know why that software sucks. But anyway, NQ we've added. So let's get NQ in here. We're adding NQ. Oops, let me bring it over here. If you have questions or tickers to them there, if I don't get to them, you can go to my free Discord and I'll answer them there. There you go. A lot of you NQ traders. It's giving a buy signal right here, guys. That's going to be a buy signal, 25,830. It should be good for 70 points. But you're compressed at high a day, so probably 30 to 40 points. You're welcome. All right, so open price 25,721, high a day 25,875, low a day at 25,705, resistance at high day in 26,000, which would be an all-time high. Support at low a day in 25,575, and the bias is right here at 25,800. You're taking longs above, and guys, that's the long signal. Once this confirms on the cross, if in your trade you get the green dot in our matrix, you can accelerate that right to that high. It's beautiful. All right. All right, gold. Let's talk metals. Let's talk metals, like heavy metal. How about Metallica? How about Anthrax? How about some of those bands? Let's talk about metals. What's your favorite metal band if you listen to that music? Put it in the chat. All right. Yeah, YouTube is better, I think, for this format, although my face is froze over there too, guys. All right, so gold for XAU, it's very close. Just subtract 4, so it's basically par pricing. Open price 460 or 46.21, high a day 46.26, low a day 45.85. Resistance at guys, that low is the bottom of the diamond. We've been diamond oscillating for a while. Right, so 45.85 to 46.15. Look at that. We're trapped in diamond oscillation. And we talk about that. So you got to know it's a range regime. I talk about that in my coming book. As soon as I get the graphics worked out for my book, we'll be launching that book. So anyway, the bias is technically short below that white line, but when you're in diamond oscillation, you have to look at the range. I'll talk about that in my war room. XAU is 4 points. The buy was 85. The sells, if you're buying it, it's 15 to 20 in futures, which is 4 points lower than that in spot. You're welcome. Don't sell this top though. All right, we're not going to sell the top of the range. We're going to buy the bottom of the range. All right, so let's get into silver. I see you guys posting your questions. I'm not going to even bring up the silver chart. Well, maybe I will. But I see you posting your questions. I'll try to get to them. If I don't get to them, go to my free Discord, ask me there, and I can post. For you guys come over from Driving Markets, you can always ask me, and I'll answer it just after the New York Open in WhatsApp for you. So, what was I going to do? Oh, silver. I mean, I blocked silver out. I don't even day trade it anymore, but let's talk about the levels. So I don't even have it on. I didn't chart this, but I'm going to give you the numbers. Remember, you want to buy anything greater than a 4% throwback in silver right now and how strong the thesis is. But silver for XAG, subtract 28 from these numbers. Open price 92.28, high a day 92.65, low a day $5 lower at 90 or 87.91. Resistance at high a day in 99. Support at low a day in 85. Yes, right now I think 85-ish, give or take $1 is a buy. We're short below 90.42. The daily is still long. So there you have it. I don't have any lines on the chart because as a leader, I'm telling guys not to day trade that shit. All right. Did I get it all? This should be NQ. Yep. All right, platinum. We're almost done. Platinum for XPT, subtract 38. I just called to buy in my lounge. my VIP lounge, for my traders, I told them to buy right here. Look at this. No, that's NQ. Gosh dang it. Doop doop doo doo. Standby. Technical error. Right here. For all my traders, I called this buy right here. That buy right there. That line, right, guys, you don't think that these key levels and anchored VWAPs work? That's exactly the all-time high anchored VWAP. I alerted my guys to buy this on a swing. I'm going to take it for 100 points. But if you bought this and you need a TP out, your TP1 is right around 23.38 or whatever the spot equivalent is, 23.11 if you bought in this range. You're welcome. I was on top of it for you guys. While I was doing my report, I'm making my people money. All right. Mean reversion isn't a word. You want your fair value gap, Hades? Remind me to choke you. All right. So, anyway, the NIMO and NAMO oscillators, guys. NIMO's at 47, so we got to keep an eye on it. And then NAMO's at 19. That means the New York Stock Exchange is approaching oversold levels, and we'll have a mean reversion play soon if it continues up. But it's been cooling off, and it's never hit those levels for a while. So the VIX is at 1575. Swing trades, Tesla's 440. Somebody asked me about Tesla. Upside resistance on that's 500. So there's your Tesla answer. So it's all-time high, and then 500, which I think the all-time high was 499. Pretty strong rejection there. So it's oscillating between 400 and 500. NVIDIA, guys, I took my exit in this. As you can see, I use NVIDIA Broadcast. I have the best NVIDIA chip that I paid for, and you can see what result I get. You get a frozen image of me, right? So, but anyway, I took my exit right here at this red line. This wick kicked me out. So I'm out. Took my profit and ran. So there you go. But anyway, resistance up 200 and that all-time high. I'm not interested in buying back in NVIDIA at this point unless it severely drops, and I'll consider it. But BBAI, guys, is 623. QBTS is 2931. Bitcoin is 95,000. Ethereum is 3,300. And remember, 100,000 and 3,500 are the critical numbers. We don't close above this. The party's over for cryptocurrency. If you want to learn how to do this, I offer a money-back guarantee on my course. I do have a number of you guys in the queue to buy the course. We've had to switch service providers on that, and I should have it ready by this weekend if you guys want to buy the course. I have a free Discord where you can take your questions to from here, and I'll answer them. I've answered everybody, and the savage folks trade with me in my VIP New York Open. But let's get your questions, and then I have a pre-market volume leader if you hang around. Aklo, let's see. Let me make sure I don't have any other ones. All right. So we answered Tesla ASTS. I've traded that a long time ago. Satellite, yep. You can see all the charting I have on it. All right, so you're up against the all-time high resistance here, and it's broken, right? So I'll show you. I believe that's the all-time high. Let me double check before I put my foot on it. I knew it was. I traded this thing when it was like, I traded it back here. Can you imagine? Like when it was $6, $8. I don't know, probably Instagram can't see it. I traded it back here. Now look at this son of a bitch. It's 101. This is my idea with the AI plays. I want to hold it for years so this happens. So it's too late to buy it, right? Right now, you don't want to buy it into all-time highs. But you can wait for the retest. So you can see this yellow line is the pre-market high. If it comes down and retouches that and comes off of it, your buy zone is probably in around $100 if you like the thesis. If you bought it a long time ago and you need a stop loss, I would be below this candle, 88 to 94. There you go. If you have further questions, go to my chat. We just did gold. Everybody's asking gold. We did gold already, guys. It's diamond oscillating. So what is it? 45.85 to 46.15 is its range. It's stuck in right now. Break above 46.15 is a buy. I'll hold at 45.85 is a buy. QUBT also quantum play. overhead resistance at that all-time high at 1475. You really need to clear that in order for it to be a buy. Oops. See that? So you look downward pricing, support at 950, support at 592. That's pretty wide. Let's zoom in for a second. Yeah, let it close. You're gonna have to, for being a strong buy signal, you need to close above this, like this right here. Let me see if you can Instagram. This was a strong buy signal. If you bought this candle at 13, you look at that. You almost doubled your profit. You got to wait for that again, right there. Key price. I'll set an alert. Did you know you can set an alert on VWAPs, guys? So I don't have to stare at it. 1483-ish. So let's say it closes at 15, then it's a buy. See what other questions you have. Sir, view on copper. So XCU USD. Okay, she's discounting, which is good. So you have downside support. This is the next buy zone. It's actually just a hair higher than that. Let me adjust it. There you go. So probably 565 is the top side of that buy zone, down to 545. If we get in a little closer, so you zoom in on the fractals to see what it's up to, you can see those lines. So you either need a close above 585 to confirm it, or see how we have declining momentum in my proprietary matrix momentum indicator suggests that we may decline and do this. So keep an eye on this, this zone 550 to 575 in copper. The thesis is strong in this one, and right now you're just getting discounts. All right, guys, I see there's a couple other questions. Sorry, I can't get to them. That's what my free Discord is. I created it so you guys can go there and ask me the questions because I'm on a tight timeline. I have a lot of traders who trade with me, and I got to get the war room open. But I want to talk about my pre-market volume leader, and it's Vero. I've traded this one a long time ago. Vero is a pre-market volume leader with a move up of 303% on disclosure news. Make sure you go read the disclosure news. Previous day close was $1.43, pre-market high 681. That's where you set your fibs. My area of interest is 375 to 475, right? And you see that includes a VWAP. So we might get a top of the touch and run. I'm only hunting 10% in this trade, but this thing's post-split high went nuts after the split. Go back and look at the daily chart. You'll see it up to 1473. So take that information as you will. You can join my trading war room and trade futures, spot, pre-market volume leaders, and then I always will look at swing trades as things calm down, and I always teach. Guys, 7-day free trial in my VIP. I'll see you there. Otherwise, my traders look forward to my weekend update video, and I'll be back here Monday, guys. I have a free trading war room today, guys. Just go to my free Discord, and you can trade with me for free today. All right, have a good day.